guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Transformers Studio Series Gamer Edition #1 Bumblebee figure. And here he is. This guy, honestly, I like him quite a bit. He looks like spot on to how he looked in the game, so can't really complain about anything there. The head sculpt is very nice. To me, it looks like the older release that they had for this figure that came out around when the game was brand new. So I would have been very young around that time. And I'm glad they didn't change the head sculpt much, honestly, because that figure was almost perfect in my opinion. Still have him on my shelf today. We'll give him a quick spin around. Looks pretty good. Not much of a backpack at all. Very nice, very nice. I like the proportions on this guy too. A lot of people were complaining because the chest kind of sticks out pretty far, but that's pretty faithful to the design in the game. So both in War for Cybertron and Fall of Cybertron, that's pretty accurate, honestly. So what can you really do, you know? To me, at least, this figure looks very nice. This is technically the first release of this guy for a figure in this line. I know that I already did Barricade, but that's because I got him first. Some figures I order online, some figures I actually go out and try to get myself. I got some pretty good comic book shops within driving distance of myself, and I'll go there just to support them because I think they're awesome. So, yeah. But let's get into articulation for this guy. The head, I believe it's on a ball joint, so it'll spin all the way around. Yeah, kind of look up, kind of look down. The shoulders are on a ball joint, I mean. Those go up. These move as well if you want to get like different orientation on that as you're moving the arm. Get your bicep swivel. Get a bend here. Bend's about that far on the arm. Out about that far. Let's see. You do get a little bit of a waist swivel, which is nice. It's good for posing. Kick forward about that far. Backwards about that far. Knee bends about that far. You get this extra joint here. That's mostly for transformation. I wouldn't use that for posing, but that's just me. And kind of get toe joint here. Like that again. Mostly for transformation. And I just broke something off. So, yeah. Try not to do that when you're messing with your figure. But there you go. That's the overall articulation for this guy. Like I said, I think he looks really good. Honestly, I really do. And you actually get a decent amount of accessories with him, too. You get 3 different things. You get this sword, which is not painted, but it's got some nice detail on it. So there's that. You get this blaster, which also looks pretty good. I don't remember what they called this in the game, but there's that. And then you get this, which is also really cool. And just like with Barricade, and I think this is probably going to be a theme with this line, I'll find out when I get Optimus eventually, but this arm comes off, and you can put any of these blasters on there to give it the effect that, you know, he transformed his arm to become the weapon. So you can do it with that one. And you can do it with this one as well. So that's pretty cool, honestly. And put that back on. And then, of course, for the sword he just holds it like this. And I think that's pretty cool, honestly. Looks good in my opinion. Alrighty, now I've got some comparisons that I want to get through. First and foremost, we'll do Barricade, since they are from the same line. They are both deluxe class. As you can see, Barricade's a little bigger, which is probably accurate. So there's that. I have, although he's incomplete, I have the original version of the Bumblebee from this game from 2011. So here's this guy. I'll have to hold him. He's incomplete, but it's all right. So there's that. As you can see, he's a lot bigger. But I mean, that's not unusual. Figures have gotten smaller over time. It's just the way it is. So there's that. I have the Fall of Cybertron Optimus. I don't have the War of Cybertron version, so we'll use this one. Scoot him back. So there's that. See, Optimus should be a little bigger, you know, but he is a deluxe class, so what can you do? I also have, I believe this is Fall of Cybertron. This is Kickback, I want to say, and Insecticon. We'll get him in there for that comparison. And I'm just using the figures that I have right now. Okay, got a couple more. I have the Fall of Cybertron Grimlock, the original toy, so I'll get him in here. And of course, he's a Voyager class, so he's going to be quite a bit bigger. But there's that. Okay. This is a third-party figure. It is Planet X's version of Ironhide. And I won't do a whole lot of like third-party figures compared to mainline figures because Bumblebee was $25 or $26 and this guy was like $60, so it's not really a fair comparison. But since they are in the same universe, I figure it's okay to give a little comparison. So there's that. I have the original War for Cybertron Megatron, which that looks pretty good. And I saw that they announced the Voyager class version of that Megatron. I'm super excited for that. I will definitely be picking him up. And then the last comparison I've got is the Fall of Cybertron Shockwave. So there you go. And there you have it. There's my review for the Transformers War for Cybertron Studio Series Gamer Edition Bumblebee. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't. It helps a lot. And I'll see you in the next video.